Why are most pre-approvals out there simply garbage? Hi guys, my name is Andrew Augustiniak. I am the area sales manager here at Neighborhood Loans. And today I wanted to do a simple refresher because this is something that is honestly probably the most asked question out there. How do I get pre-approved? I don't want my credit pulled, all these little things. How do I know what to qualify for? I want to do this before I get qualified. And ultimately, getting pre-approved to buy a home is something that is a good thing. No matter where you're at, it's a good thing because it helps you develop a baseline for the future. So if anybody out there is marketing fast pre-approvals, or you just get to put in, 10 questions and get your pre-approval letter, those aren't pre-approvals. Those aren't as valuable as a piece of toilet paper, but that's how they get you in. They try to attract you in because they know for every 10 people they bring in, 5 of them will leave, but they'll gain 5 from it. So a true pre-approval is your green light to go get a home. Okay. So let's kind of break down the whole pre-approval process so you understand what happens in a pre-approval and when you're ready to get pre-approved. So initially, when getting pre-approved, it all starts out with a discovery call. Discovery call is you and me talking, figuring out what you're looking to do. What's the goal? Do you have goals in mind? Are you really just green? You want to see what you can and can't do. It's not a long phone call. It's more so just so I, as a loan officer, or any loan officer, can understand what expectations you're having before we even dig into your file, right? If you have certain expectations, that allows us to really pre-approve you aiming at your expectations. The next step from there is going to be that application. We can do the application via phone call. Usually it's just an online application, makes everything simple. But that's where we obtain all the information about your income, your assets, your credit, your history, your living history, your job history. Basically gives us a picture into your financial world, right? From there, when we receive the application, our team is going to review that application. We're going to do our verifications of employment. We're going to look at your credit score, look at your income, look at your assets. And ultimately, your pre-approval is a big pizza pie. We're going to figure out what pieces go into your pie. How much money do you make? What's your credit history? Do you have any late payments? How much do you have to put down? We're going to put together your pizza pie. That's the best way to describe it. And we're going to see exactly how much you qualify for, what down payment requirements you have, whether you qualify for assistance if you're looking for it. Do you have to pay off any debt to qualify? Do you need gift funds? We're going to look at where interest rates are for you, your credit, your loan program, and everything in between. And we're going to figure out your options, whether it's A, B, C, A, B, A, B, C, D. We're going to figure out all of your options. From there, we're going to have a Zoom or in-person meeting with you and your real estate team. This is very important. And honestly, this is what differentiates people like us more than most lenders, because most lenders just give you a letter, you're on your way, don't even talk to me ever again. I don't like that. This is a world too much of AI where I want to meet my clients. I want to know my clients. I want my clients to know me. We're 100% referral. Okay. That tells you that we care about your experience and we want to make sure that your hand is held the whole time. So at the end of that experience, when you get those keys to your house, you know who helped you on that path and made sure that your hand was held the whole time. And so when we get that pre-approval done, I'm going to send you out your initial pre-approval, and then I'm going to schedule that Zoom or in-person meeting to go over it with you, your realtor, and myself. And the reason why this meeting is important is because this is where you ask all your questions. I give you all the information. We do a strategy talk with your realtor about what happens next. We talk about what happens when you do find a home. What's the inspection period? What's the appraisal period? We go over every question. So when you start looking for homes with your realtor, you are prepared, and your realtor and you and myself are all on the same page. Once we go through that call, if there's anything else documentation wise, we're going to let you know, hey, we start missing X, Y, and Z from the initial application. Let's get that in because we want to make sure that pre-approval is lock solid, green light, ready to go, and we want to have a complete loan file. So then when you do get into contract, there is the smallest potential for anything to go wrong. Obviously, things happen, and it's not to say the whole process is perfect, but we want to limit as much as we can the ability to anything go wrong once you're in contract. So we're very adamant of getting all that documentation ASAP. And so if there is any other outstanding pieces of documentation after the Zoom call, we're going to be asking for it and making sure you get that before you go and start looking at homes. After that, because we've done all that due diligence, you're good to go. You're ready to start shopping with your realtor. You're ready to have some fun, and hopefully you're ready to do it with a stress-free foundation as you get out there with your realtor. Honestly, at the end of the day, That's what our team is focused on, is making sure A, your deals go through, B, our clients know exactly what they're getting into, they have all their questions answered, and they have a client first experience at hand. And then that makes their whole home buying process as stress-free as possible. That is your overview of the pre-approval process. If you have any questions, lending questions, feel free to DM me. All my information is on the YouTube channel, and I am always trying to answer as many questions as possible. You guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll catch you on the next video.